Welcome and welcome back. This is Alex of ONI Life. The fourth ONI habit, learning. Whether we choose it or not, human beings are constantly learning from our very first breath to our last. Either consciously when we attend school and take notes from an online course, or unconsciously when we're catching up with friends over coffee, or we walk past an advertisement board which enters our peripheral vision. Therefore, if we're going to end up learning something throughout our life, we might as well A, make sure it's something that we find interesting, or B, something that's going to bring back a return on an investment, a time. There are many benefits to learning consciously to our mind. Here's 5 of them. 1. Helps brain health by improving daily functions, improves your memory, mental flexibility, and combats dementia. 2. Creates new neural pathways, allowing you to be more creative and come up with original ideas, some of which may have never existed throughout the entire history of mankind. 3. Prepares you for possible future challenges. Reading a book on marketing might become useful when you start your own business in the future. 4. You get to experience long-lasting happiness through learning. 5. Learning sufficient skills and knowledge in a given field can be exchanged for financial value. Let's have a look at how to learn. I'll be summarizing Jim Quick's FAST acronym. Check out some of his other contents because he's a great teacher. Let's learn. FAST. F stands for forget. There are 3 things we need to forget. Firstly, you need to forget about the situation and subject to the topic. So you need to go in with a blank slate. Ignore your past experience, even if you're a profession in that topic, and just absorb the information. And then after the learning period, then you could decide to critically think through it or throw away if it's not useful. Secondly, forget about non-urgent things and stop multitasking, whether it's to with children, chores, or clients. You've got to put that aside whilst you're learning so that you could give it 100% of your attention towards it, get the most back. Thirdly, forget about your limitations. As Jim likes to say, if you fight for your limitations, you get to keep them. Whether you think you're too old or just stupid, you're bad at school, or you're just a failure, any of these limitations you have in your mind, just forget them because they're not going to serve in that learning process. FAST. A stands for active. Focusing on more active forms of learning rather than passive forms will yield you higher retention per hour. I've provided you with a pyramid, so teaching others, doing it practically, and having a discussion are going to be the top 3 ways for you to take in that new information. FAST. S stands for state. Every thought and emotion you experience are going to become part of your subconscious. So take 100% responsibility by preparing yourself. Do some breathing, make sure you're sitting up straight, you're not hungry, and you're in a curious state, ready to absorb as much information as possible. FAST. T stands for teach. Teach the information to someone else. It's the most active form of learning, and when you teach someone, you get to learn that information twice. Please drop a like and subscribe. ONI Life is here to help as many people as possible, so also share the video with someone else that's in the middle of learning something. Which skill or knowledge should we learn? There are many different skills and knowledges out there in the world, and we've got a finite amount of time to actually focus and decide on them. There's 2 quick tips for you to help you decide. Firstly, make sure it's something that you enjoy learning, especially during the middle of the process, the grind. And secondly, make sure it benefits you in the long run, so you get something back from learning about it. Ideally, find something which does both. Spend 20 minutes every day on your chosen area for learning, and try and take notes if possible, as that's going to help you when you reflect back on the process of your learning, and it's going to help you when you're trying to teach it to someone else. Learning happens from repeated recall, not exposure. You might be wondering, why bother learning something when we don't require it to survive in a day-to-day life? We want to be able to do and know about something which we couldn't do or know about yesterday. We are all born curious, just as all other animals are. It's the evolutionary trait that allows us to adapt and survive to our environment. If you feel like you're losing your primal urge of curiosity, just start something new and it will slowly come back. If you're patient and open-minded, the satisfaction you receive from fulfilling your urge to learn will only grow with time. Lastly, let me know in the comment section if you're currently learning something or you want to pick up something new. Would love to know. And thank you very much for watching until the end. I'll be looking forward to talking to you about the fifth ONI habit, which will be coming out next week. So until then, all the best. Peace out.